Welcome back to Trident Mindset's Mindset 101 course and to day 2. Today we will be covering the second mental toughness tactic, flipping the script. This tactic is best exemplified by the following quote: "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them." This is a quote from Epictetus, a Greek slave and Stoic philosopher who lived from 55 to 135 AD. Once again, men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them. Said another way, you cannot always control what happens to you, but you can always control your response to what happens. Every day, things happen that most people perceive as bad. A boss taking out his anger on you, a setback on a project, your legs burning during a run or a tough workout, heavy traffic, gloomy weather, canceled flights, and so on. And these so-called bad things cause your happiness and effectiveness at achieving your goals to suffer. When you're stuck in heavy traffic, you get angry. When your boss is in a bad mood and takes it out on you, you complain and feel stressed. When you have an unexpected challenge at work, you get frazzled and frustrated and become less productive. When your legs or lungs are burning during a workout, you slow down or grimace or even quit. When you have a flight get canceled, you complain and spend the rest of the day angry and on edge. But here's the thing. These so-called bad events, these sources of adversity, are just, as Epictetus would say, things. And we don't become stressed, angry, distracted, or discombobulated because of things. We become this way because of how we view and react to these things. Very few things in life are actually truly bad. The death of a loved one or receiving a terminal cancer diagnosis are bad. But aside from those things, most of the things we view as bad and horrible aren't actually bad or horrible at all. We've just been conditioned by society and our untrained minds to view all these little inconveniences and challenges as negative and injurious. But there is no infallible law of nature decreeing that traffic, a canceled flight, or a setback at work is actually bad. We just choose to believe these things are bad, and therefore our minds and our bodies respond in a negative way. Why would you give the airline worker who canceled your flight the power to steal your happiness from you? Why would you give the driver who cut you off in rush hour the right to ruin your morning? You shouldn't. That's absurd. You have to remember that while we cannot change all these little things that happen each day, we can absolutely change our responses to these things. So flip the script. What does it mean to flip the script? 3 steps. Number 1, find the things you view as bad. Number 2, realize that 99% of those things are not actually truly intrinsically bad. And step 3, respond positively no matter what happens. Flipping the script simply means you choose to view things in your life with a positive attitude. Viewing your events and circumstances as good, as opportunities for improvement, or as humorous plot twists in your larger story will cause you to be happy and effective no matter what the day or others throw at you. If you're stuck in traffic, outstanding. Now you have extra time to listen to an audiobook or podcast, brainstorm a tough problem, have some peace and quiet, call a friend to catch up, rehearse your upcoming presentation, practice a new language, or listen to your favorite music. You have an unexpected challenge at work? What could be better? You now have a chance to show your team and your boss that you get the job done no matter the obstacle. You have a chance to lead, to win, to prove others wrong, to push yourself intellectually, and to save the day. Your boss is irrationally angry at you today? Excellent. This is a chance to practice your stoicism and discipline by not reacting to it or passing it on. It's a chance to be the one to change his mood by doing something awesome. And if nothing else, it's good training for when your kid turns 15 and starts treating you like this every day. If your legs or lungs are burning on a run or workout, bring it on. These are the moments where the most growth occurs. Every second you continue is making you stronger, fitter, and tougher. You completely blew a project or assignment? Wonderful. Now you've got an opportunity to problem solve, make a comeback, and turn things around. And when you do, think of all you'll have. A great answer for the name a time you failed job interview question, a list of new lessons learned to help you avoid a similar fate in the future, and a great new chapter for your memoir because everyone loves a comeback story. These events we just listed are the same ones we talked about earlier in this lesson. These same exact events of traffic and workplace difficulties, these events that usually bring us down and out of our element, should actually be motivators and sources of joy and inspiration. All we have to do for that to happen is simply change how we view these events. All we have to do is make a choice to flip the script. Because while we cannot control all the events that unfold in our lives, we can always control the attitude we have towards these events. So flip the script. Choose, because it is 100% a choice to be happy, positive, aggressive, and effective. When adversity comes knocking at your door, remember it doesn't control you. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Things don't matter. Only your views of them do. So be like Epictetus. Put on your game face. Flip the script. Choose to respond positively. Remember that life is what you make of it, and tell the adversity to bring it on, because it's going to take a lot more than that to take you down. In the coming days, take note of all the things that take you away from your happiest and most effective self. Then try to identify which of these things are actually truly bad and which are only bad because you've chosen to view them that way. For the latter category, examine how you can change your attitude towards these things, how you can flip your script to start embracing challenge, loving hardship, and never allowing outside events to derail your happiness and effectiveness. Onward.